What's going on, guys? Messi for FCB here, and welcome to the Season 1 finale of my career mode with Everton. So in this episode there's going to be a lot of boring things because it's the end of the season. All our games have finished up. We've got things like contracts to negotiate, got players offering and all this sort of stuff. So as you can see, Spain announced some squads, so did the Netherlands for the Confederations Cup. Doesn't really bother me because I'm the Ireland manager. Napoli won the Champions League, which is quite good for them. But anyway, we do advance on, and I get a mail saying that their contracts are expiring. So that is kind of important, but the players in there, as you can see, are not really important to me. So I do go ahead and I filter it out to the contract length. And as we can see, Duffy, I'm looking at it, I'm seeing what can I do. He's on €5,000 a week, which is absolutely insane to me. So I'm kind of deciding I'm not going to give him anything. I know it's good to have cover in the centre-back position, especially with Silva in this stand, very old. Mucha, he's a backup goalkeeper. To be honest, I'm pretty sure I could get a better one in the free transfers. McInally, this guy looks alright. Only 2 months on a lot of these guys, and Distan is considering retiring, so that doesn't help. I do send off this, I do send that off a contract. Jeez, can't get my words out. But anyway, as you can see, I'm looking down through them all. Phil Neville, probably somebody who I won't be given another contract renewal, unfortunately. He is going beyond it. So I do advance on, and McInally declines the contract offer because he wants a longer contract and he's disappointed at this offer. So that was a bit annoying, to be honest. I think if I was him, I'd take it. I offer Anton Forster a contract because he seems to have a bit of potential. All these players are very young players. Everton has a good enough youth system, I believe. A lot of young players in the reserves and stuff. They never get played by me, because I focus on the main team. Anyway, the two of them do accept the contracts I offer them, which is important because I need the backup. Anyway, I got a scouting report from my scout in Brazil. As we can see, there are players with potential of 84, 88 and 86, but to be honest, guys, I need a bit more. The 66, they could end up being 70s, and it's very, I need around the 90. Anyway, the board is going to be looking at a review. There's going to be a final performance check for the season, so they decide will they be keeping me on as a manager or not. So that is a bit dangerous, I guess. But anyway, I advance on and I decide to end the season. Now, sometimes I've heard that this can be kind of dangerous. Things can crash, but look at all this mail that we get. So I won the Manager of the Season award from the Barclays Premier League. That's pretty nice. I suppose I did win the Premier League with Everton as a rookie manager, so that's good. Ireland, Damien Duff retires. That's very sad for Ireland, really, because he's a legend of a player. Anyway, assistant manager Luke Moroney's lonely. He's gone back to Juventus, and Garbert is coming back to us. They're delighted that we did well in the domestic this season, and they pass on the congratulations to the players. And yeah, it was good fun to be involved, and an amazing season, and they decided to keep me on. So they wanted us to qualify for the Europa League, and I got the Europa League and I got the Champions League, so I suppose I really outdid what they wanted, so that's always good. As you can see, Diego Fagundes, I think this is a tip to try and bite him on career mode. He's 18. I'm not going to do it. I don't know, it's just a tip I think that they try to give us. I said I'd show you guys this because look how long it takes, but anyway, it doesn't really matter about how long it takes. Raheem Sterling, they talk about him. He was probably one of my best signings. He's so cheap and he's so fast, and he scores some memorable goals of the season. He helped me win the title from January onwards. I think he definitely had a huge contributed greatly to my success. So they do a bit of a review there, but anyway, look, they were this hopeful for a successful season. I need to qualify for the Champions Cup, so this is very hard to do again. They've given me 33 million on the budget and 160 on the wages. They want us to reach the semi-finals of the Champions Cup, and they'd love if I won the cup. So there's a lot. The transfer market is now open, which is great news. It allows me to begin purchasing. So here's my short list of players that I've put together. I've got Gary, I've got Colaccini, I've got El Shaarawy. 14 million, very expensive. Look, these are all players who I consider that could fit in my team. Balotelli costing a lot of money, not going to happen really. But as you can see there, I go for Ola Jean. He's a left midfielder. He can kind of go in for Stephen Pienaar because Pienaar is getting a bit old. I decided to offer them 13 million, 30.5 million, and I offer Pienaar as well. So I send that off to Benfica. he's got some really nice stats as we see there. So I've got plenty of players. Let me know as well who I should look at. So as we can see here, they are offering me Shane Long. They're trying to buy him. To be honest, I'm going to be putting in crazy amounts of money for Shane Long because I'm not selling him. He's only 26 and he's been unbelievable. They did not accept the offer for Ole John. So that's a bit disappointing, to be honest. And suppose trying to get Shane Long for 12 million, that's not going to happen, so I send him off 20 million. Bordeaux, I think it is, come in and I offer them 20 million. I just really can't be bothered not selling them. Leighton Baines, Lille come in and decide 17.5 million is the most you're going to get him for. He's 81 rated, really good. And that was just the mail about Leighton Baines. Another thing from Long, there's so many of these about Long. I cut out some of them because I just got annoyed of them. It was really painful to try and counter off all of these. I really should just start rejecting them, but I sent off one for 10 million, which is really stupid of me. I hope that doesn't come back. And Stephen Naismith, 9 million they want Naismith for. To be honest, I don't know, he's a good enough player, but I do decide to send off one for 11.5, just 11 million actually, which is an interesting decision. But the video is now coming to an end, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, please do be sure to remember to leave a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And thanks again for watching, and I'll see you later.